Hello and welcome to another creative home staging show. I am your host, Kasha McDaniel. It is a beautiful day today, and when we're in a good mood, everything seems to go better, but some days we struggle. As a home seller, I get it. We definitely struggle. And that's what I want to talk to you about today are some home seller struggles when it comes time to selling your house. Now, there's so much to do to get ready, and it can be overwhelming. You're going to be looking for a realtor or cleaning up the house, decluttering, staging, all that stuff, all while still getting your kids to their after school sports, yourself to work and other things, get your pets shots, whatever. There's just an endless list of things to do. And selling a home isn't always smooth sailing. We know that, right? If you've been through it before, you know. There's unexpected challenges. Um, Buyers have some demands. Market fluctuations can alter and make the process overwhelming. And in this episode, I want to share some practical tips, get you some mindset shifts, and real world strategies to help you stay confident and in control. So whether you're a first time seller or you're a seasoned pro at this, you've done this many times like I have, this episode will help you navigate those waters so that you can get your house sold faster and with less stress and more success. So let's get into the episode and talk about practical tips. Now, this one is basically if you're the kind of person like me who hates asking for help, yeah, now is the time to ask for help. Okay. Whether it's contractors, whether it's friends, whether it's family, get them involved because you may be superwoman or think you are. It can be very exhausting. So this is the time to ask for help. And one of those things that I find the easiest is when I ask the family, the kids, especially if they're old enough, when they're the teenager type, right? They will do things. You may not think they do, but they will listen and they'll pitch in. And how do you make that easier is set a box outside of their room and you can label it donations, label it trash, whatever it is they don't want to take with them to the next house, right? They're going to be moving to, so, or for the most part, but this is a great tip to help you and them as they go through things and realize, oh, well, I don't want this anymore, or I don't wear this anymore, you know? So setting a donation box right outside your kid's door is one tip you can use to help you with your sanity, help them realize, oh, you know what, that outfit that you wore before, you really don't want that, or this old Halloween costume, whatever it may be. There may be lots of things. It may be the kids have outgrown things too, and that can help you as well. If you're in the playroom and you have, toddlers that have outgrown and now they're in kindergarten, first grade, well, they're not going to be, sitting with those blocks anymore, right? So do yourself a favor, either a basket, a box, a something, even a trash bag, label it so you know what it is, and that will help you get going in the right direction. Okay. Another practical tip is cleaning quotes to get your house cleaned. Yeah, I've had to do that several times in several houses because the cleaning had gotten away from me, and I just needed someone just to get the big general stuff of vacuuming, cleaning the bathrooms. Oh my gosh, that was just a godsend just to get the main parts of that clean, and then you can keep up with it later. But if you know that you're thinking, oh, I really don't want to deal with that shower tile, get a cleaning quote. See how much it is. Okay, take a look at that. That will help. Just a practical tip to get you going in the right direction. Now, I've done all the research too. I have those pins too on how to get that hard water stain off that shower door. Well, you know what? Some of those cleaning companies, they have some great tips that they use, and that just sparkles all of a sudden. You're like, how do they do that? Yeah, sometimes it's just easier just to let them do their job, right? Another practical tip is to, if you're going to be having showings, when you have showings, not if, when, and you have pets, multiple pets that you can't take with you, maybe you can have them, the kids or the pets dropped off at a neighbor's house, a friend's house. That way you can enjoy a few hours outside of the house while the house is being showed. Maybe it's an open house, right? And you don't want to take the dogs and the kids and the cats or whatever animals that you have in your home. Just take them out. Go to a friend's house, hang out, go to some place that will help you relax and not stress over the showings. Okay. Another thing is to set a goal for each day. That is a great tip that I used. I used a calendar to help me decide what I need to work on each day. And each day is going to be different. It really is. Some days you're going to be able to come home from work early, okay? And you'll be able to get more done. Even if you put 2 or 3 things on that day, whether it's, hey, we're going to do laundry today, but not everybody's laundry. Just do my laundry today or the kids' laundry today. Doing everybody's laundry in one day is not practical. Keep it little bites, all right? So keep it easy on yourself. Set a goal for each day, whether it's one, tackle the living room, clean the bedroom, okay? But not all the bedrooms, one bedroom, okay? And this may take time, okay? So each day will be different, but if you set out a goal or 2 or 3 for each day, you'll see an amazing success as you go through and get through your struggles. Because each day, like I said, it's a beautiful day out today. I'm motivated to do stuff, but tomorrow it may be raining and be like, oh, I really don't feel like doing anything. You know what I mean? So each day will be different. But if you need a guide to get you started, I have this free guide for you called How to Start Staging Your House Now. You can download this guide for free, and in it I share how to best influence home buyers, the best home improvements that you can work on, and some staging tips in there as well to get you started. Because sometimes you just don't know what to ask, where to get started, and this guide will get you started in the right direction. Okay, so it'll help you focus on what matters so that you can get over the home seller struggles. All right, so I want to get into some mindset and confidence affirmation. So I want you at this time kind of take a deep breath, and you're going to repeat these things after me, or say it either out loud or just in your head. That's perfectly fine. But I want to give you some mindset affirmations to help you get through these home seller struggles. Okay. Number one, first one is, my home is a beautiful, valuable space, and the perfect buyer is on their way. I trust the process and know my home will sell at the right time and price. I am attracting serious and motivated buyers who see the value in my home. Every step I take is bringing me closer to a successful sale. Now, these are just some things to help you breathe and reset and get your mind through this home selling process. I know there's a lot that's going on, right? So let's go over some real world strategies. Okay. Now, one of the big things is that we don't realize how important this is interviewing real estate agents. You may have a friend, you may have know somebody, but you really should interview at least 2, if not 3, to help you figure out which ones you can communicate with best, which ones has a pricing strategy, how do they market your house. There's a whole bunch of questions you can ask them about how you want your house sold, because sometimes they may not communicate the way you want, or their marketing is different than what you expected. Ask those types of questions. It's your home. You have a vested interest. So the strategy is to interview several real estate agents, okay? And then set expectations, right? Staging, set a realistic timeline. And I'm talking about 2 to 3 weeks, not 2 days before the photographer shows up. Please, I beg you, please do not do that right before the photographer shows up. Give yourself some leeway. Give yourself some time. Remember those goals I just talked about earlier about, setting up a goal, a couple things a day to work on. It's going to take some time to get through all that. So set a realistic timeline. Okay. Another strategy, for example, is when you're trying to make a great first impression. Have you looked outside your front door? Have you looked at the curb appeal? What does it look like? Does the landscape need some help? Does the front door look good? Take a look, and then walk through the front door, and then wonder, is there clutter? Is there a smell when you walk in? Is there anything distracting? And then walk out back to the front door, go outside again, take a 30-second video as you walk in, as you're zooming in, because sometimes when they take the pictures, or if they do take a video of your house for your showings or online postings, that's a great way to take a look and see, oh, and then you watch the video and realize, oh, well, that's distracting. Ooh, that's outdated, and that's clutter right there in the corner I didn't realize. Take a look at that 30-second video. I'm serious. Try it out, okay? See what you think. And that can be anywhere. It can be in the living room. It can be in the bedroom. Take a look. Start with just the front, because the first impressions are the ones at the front of the house, okay? And then, so just to keep an idea and understand that market fluctuates. The real estate market does fluctuate. Right now, it may be kind of slow, or it may be really hot. Things may be flying off, but be prepared to wait for the right buyer. Before I wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with some powerful affirmations to help you release any stress and step into this process. So, because selling a home isn't, yes, it is a financial transaction, it's an emotional one too. So, I want you to again take another deep breath and repeat after me about letting go and moving forward. That's what we're trying to get here. Okay. I release this home with gratitude and excitement for my next chapter. The new owners will love and care for this home as much as I have. I am ready for a smooth closing and a fresh start. Everything is working out perfectly for me in this sale and beyond. So I hope as a home seller, this will help you get some practical tips, some strategies, and think about a mindset, because the mindset is a real thing. It's an emotional process when selling a home, when you're moving and getting things ready to go. So that's what I wanted to share with you in this episode, so that you don't get overwhelmed. It is real. This is a struggle for a lot of people who don't move very often. It is something that can make them freeze in their tracks, right? That's what I'm trying to get you unstuck from that and move on and be motivated to help you get through the sale of your house and get it sold faster. I hope you guys have learned something, got some valuable tips out of this, and I will talk to you later.